Okay, so hello everyone. This is part 10 of our playlist HTML and CSS. So in this video, we are going to discuss about CSS selector. So we have selector like tag name, then we have ID selector, then we have class selector, then we have attribute selector. Let's learn one by one how we can use each of selector. Okay, so first I will write basic HTML code by using this exclamation symbol. Right now, I will write some h1 h1 tag. I will write. I'm writing here. This is h1 tag. Okay, and let me write like p tag as well. This is p tag. Okay, okay, so I have two tag. Let me write another h2. So this is h2 tag. Okay, so let me run this. I mean, let me open with live server so that we can check the output. So our output is coming something like this. Suppose I want to change the color of all the text. Okay, all the tag color I want to change. So how can I change? So here in this case, I'm using internal CSS. So for writing internal CSS, we usually write style tag, and inside the style tag, we write the selector name where you want to apply CSS. So suppose if you want to apply CSS on H1 only, so you will write H1 selector name. Okay, then you will write property name. Property is color. Okay, and red is value. Okay, so which text will change? Whatever the text is between H1 tag, it will change the color. See, it is changing color. Suppose I want to apply the same color here in p tag. So what can I do? I can separate it by comma and I can say p. So the same property will apply on p tag. Okay, so same means color change of p tag, color also changed. Now if you will write h2 by comma, don't forget to write comma. Okay, so you have to write comma, then this color property. Okay, color property will apply all these three elements. See, right? Suppose I want to okay, so this is how we can use tag selector. This is tag selector. Suppose I want to use here id. Suppose I want to use id. So how can I use id? So id is basically used to apply CSS property uniquely to a HTML tag. So you can write id, then you will write id name like one. Okay, so I'm right. So how you will apply CSS? So you will write one, and then you will write property like color, for example, yellow. Okay, so I'm changing color of this tag. But remember one thing: whenever you are writing ID, what is the ID name? One. So here you will write one, but before writing one, you will write here hash symbol. Hash symbol is basically used to apply color on ID, apply property CSS property on ID. Okay, hash is uniquely identify ID. Okay, this indicate like this name belongs to an ID. Okay, so color is changing, right? Okay, so this is how we can use ID in order to apply the colors. Okay, on HTML tags, right? So now see what is the use of class? Okay, how we can use class attribute. So in order to use class attribute, we write class and then we write class name. So here class is attribute name and two is a class name, which is value. Okay, so how we can call class? We will not write directly to, we will write dot. Class name start dot. In CSS, whenever you will call class, you will write dot first. Whenever you will call ID, you will write hash first. Okay. So for example, I want to change the color like red. I want to increase the size as well. Font size. Okay, like 50 pixel. So like that, you can change the color and you can increase the size. Okay, so this is how you can change. Okay. Next, for example, how we can use attribute. How we can use attribute as a selector. Okay, so in order to use attribute as a selector, for example, I have this h2 heading, h2 tag. So here I can write one attribute which is name, and for example I'm writing my name here. So how can I select this attribute? So this attribute inside the h2 tag. So first I will write h2 tag. Okay, then what is the attribute name? I will write attribute name after this square bracket. Attribute name is name, and what is the value of this name? So I will write here equals to, and I will write the same value. Okay, so this is how you can select this uniquely. Then after that you will apply curly braces. Okay, and inside the curly braces you can mention like color equals to, let me say, blue. Okay, let me apply border as well, border 3 pixels solid and black. Okay, so this is how you can uniquely call this tag as well using attribute. Okay, so now check the output. So see, this this properties, this is CSS properties are applying on h2 tag as well. Okay, so what I did here, I write tag name, and then I write attribute name, then attribute value, then I write CSS properties. So select this is how you can select a tag using attribute name. Okay, so we have seen this, how we can select an HTML tag using tag name, how we can select HTML tag using ID selector, how we can select a tag using class selector, how we can select the tag using attribute name. Okay, so I hope this much is clear. In the next video we will learn more about CSS. Okay, so thank you everyone for giving your valuable time.